Hi Year 6, this is Friday's English lesson, and as you can tell by this young boy on this meme, it is the last day of school. Exciting times. I thought I'd put that on there, put a few other little gems on there for you, so as you go through your work you will find those. Okay, let's have a look. Let's start off with the word of the day. So the word of the day today, I actually have never heard of before until today. It's troglodyte. So basically it's a cave dweller, someone who would live in a cave, or someone who is deliberately ignorant or old-fashioned. So the sentence they use is the children thought the teacher was a total troglodyte. All he ever used was worksheets and the blackboard. So they're saying that their teacher is very old-fashioned in this sentence. So first of all, I'd like you to see if you can put the word of the day into a sentence. If you are using it about your teachers, please be kind. So have a go at that first. Then your Eric Starter today, as it's Friday, it's always song day. So the song is by, and I'll just add that on actually, it is by American authors. Best day of my life. Okay, I thought today might be some of the best days of some of your lives because it is the last day of half term. Got a week off next week. So you've got a section of the lyrics here, and then you've got your questions a little bit lower down. Remember, for example, who did he dance with? The retrieval is going to be from this section of the lyrics, okay, because the YouTube video sends you to a lyric video. It's not to do with the music video, it's to do with the lyrics. That's why we send you to lyric videos a lot of the time, okay. And then when you get through those, choice, I like this one, what would you do to make the day the best day of your life? So what would you have in the best day of your life? What things would you do? I know what I do. Definitely considering COVID, I'd definitely go and have meeting with some friends and families and give them lots of hugs and just talk to them and see them in person. That would be nice. Okay, so have a go at that, Eric Starter, and I can't wait to see what you would do to make the best day of your life. What would you have in your best day? Okay, the main activity for today is for you to do a book review of the book Holes. So if you've not read the last few chapters, please read that if you missed the morning meet and greet, because we are going to read it to you in the Friday morning meet and greet. So if you have missed it, please listen to the recording of it, okay? So a book review is reviewing the good things maybe you wanted to change, you didn't like about the book that you've read. Now we've been reading Holes, and if you've been following along, you've been reading to the chapters every day, you will have a really good understanding of that book, and hopefully you will have loved it as much as I've loved it, and Mrs. Matthews has loved it. And I love this book, and I think it's a great book for children your age to read as well. So let me talk through your book review. So instead of doing stars, I've put shovels on there. So you can choose, you can delete them, you can just put if you want. I'm going to give it 5 out of 5. If you really wanted to try and, I don't know, design it. Sorry, if you wanted to try and add some colour, you could do. You can be creative with that, but if you want to delete some, or just write on, but can you give it a star review? Now obviously you've got the book title, the author, fiction or non-fiction. You should be able to fill in those bits, easy peasy. Then after that you've got what happens in this book, can you summarise it in 5 sentences? So start at the beginning, and I don't want an in-depth story, so you'd obviously start off, a young boy named Stanley. Oh, I can't spell today. A young boy named Stanley, I really can't spell today, gets falsely imprisoned and gets sent to a camp to dig holes to improve his character. And from there you might say number 2, he soon learns that he's not digging holes for character. There is some treasure. And then you could talk number 3 about how he runs away to find his friend Zero. Number 5 could be them surviving the mountain. And sorry, number 4 was them surviving the mountain. And number 5, what happens when they come back to camp. Okay, so a nice short summary. And try your best to do it in 5 sentences. If you're struggling to get it in 5 sentences, I will allow you to do more. Okay. The next one is, what are the key themes in this novel? Now, a lot of you, when you looked at the book and you saw holes, straight away you were like, oh, maybe they're digging for treasure. Okay. Now, treasure is in this book, but do you think it is a theme? Like, do you think that's one of the main themes? Now, I think some of the main themes are friendship. Okay, I think friendship is a main theme, and throughout it we find that Stanley does not have many friends before Camp Green Lake, and makes a great friend in Zero. Okay, that could be one. I also think survival is a theme, so you could say about why you think survival is a theme. And also I think fate and destiny, because throughout the whole book he always refers to his no good, dirty, rotten, pig stealing great grandfather, and that's why they have bad luck, and because his grandfather didn't take Madame Zeroni up the mountain. And then obviously when Stanley carries the great grandson of Madame Zeroni up the mountain, all of a sudden his dad finds a cure for foot odour, so it links in that fate and destiny. So have a think. Can you think of any more themes that you think have come out of the novel? Every single one is different. It might be different for you than what it is for someone else. Okay, next one. What 3 things did you like about the book? Not like about the book, so it could be 3 things you like about the book. It could be the link to the history of Camp Green Lake. I know I like that bit, and obviously how it linked in with Kissing Kate Barlow and things like that. Okay, so 3 things you liked about the book, and then what's your favourite part? So what is your absolute favourite part from the whole story? If you had to pick one thing, I know quite a lot of you, I think one of mine would be when Zero smashed the shovel across Mr. Pendowski's face. Okay, because it was hilarious, because he had been really cruel to Zero. So I think that would be one of my favourite parts. But also I'm going to put 2 because I can't decide. One of my other favourite parts, and it really got me when I was reading it, was when right at the end, when Zero is hugging, there's a lady playing with Zero's hair, and she has the same smile as Zero, and we know that that is his mum, so he's found his mum, which that for me, that was a really moving moment of the book, and it was right at the end. And I also love the bit with the author in the last chapter where he says you'll have to fill in the rest of the holes for yourself. So I've got quite a few favourite parts, as you can tell. So try and pick some of your favourite parts and why. Then, is there anything that you did not like about this book or that you would change? Okay, so you might want more of the boys to go on the adventure up the mountain. Okay, so have a think if there's anything you would like to change and why. If not, you can just leave that one. What is your favourite? Who was your favourite character and why? And then you can draw a picture in your home learning book if you would wish to do that. It's a really hard one, that. Who's your favourite character? Oh, I don't know if I like the warden, just because I like that she's really tough and cruel. And I always love that for the children the first time, whenever they're reading it, they never expect the warden to be a woman because she is so feared. So I really like that. And then last one, who would you recommend this book to and why? So would you recommend it, obviously, would you recommend it to reception age children, or would you recommend it to people of your age? Would you recommend it to family members or friends? Okay, and why? And lastly but not least, as at the end you can design your own front cover. So what would be on your front cover of the book hauls? Remember to include the name of the book and the author, and you might want to include your own short review. So for example, this is the most moving, exciting and thrilling book. I loved it, and then your name at the bottom. Okay, just to finish this video, we're nearly there, guys. These are just a couple of memes that made me laugh today. When the last day of school comes, finally it's over. And Dobby has no master. Dobby is a free elf. If you're a Harry Potter fan, I'm sure you'll appreciate that meme. We're nearly there, guys. Keep going, okay?